Luis Arias singles. Brandon Marsh hit and run. A run scores off a double. Devers swings, hits a single, another run scores. Austin Riley swings off, hits a triple. No run scores. Sean Boussard hits a 2-run bomb. It's tied. Devers hits a solo bomb. He walks off game 1, 6-5. Oh man, I thought we were gonna blow it there for a second. Guillermo Bruno gets hit by a pitch. Andres Ramos hit and run. We get a stolen base. Ramos swings, pops it up. Hit and run with James Outman. We have a man on third. Sac fly. James Outman can't get it done. Luis Arias is walked. Come on, Brandon Marsh. Brandon Marsh hits a double and a run scores. It's 4-3. Devers then hits a 3-run bomb. It's 7-3. Caldron versus Gilbert single. Cartwright double, second and third. Franco 2-run score. Like, we're not gonna win this game. We make it 5-2 now. Whatever. We make it 5-4. Hit and run, stolen base, whatever. Bruno strikes out, can't get a sac fly and then a fly out. We're down 5-4. Goals. Wander Franco, stolen base. Franco drives him in, then he steals a base. Strikes out. Andres Ramos walks. James Outman. Let's go to Matt Vierling again. He strikes out. Luis Arias strikes out. Is that the series just like that? I think it is. No, there's another. And Cartwright, like, bases loaded and we get out again. We aren't driving in people. All right, boys, we're back after a very disappointing year 7 finish. 101 wins. We tie the Rays for the best record. Oh, it's not gonna show it there. We tied the Rays, but they get the fucking divisional spot. And we end up losing to them in the divisional round. Just so disappointing. Who's going to win the World Series? If the Rays repeat, man, I'm going to be so annoyed. And the Rays repeat against the Dodgers. Are you kidding me? They beat the Dodgers in 7. They beat Cleveland in 5. So back-to-back years now, the fucking World Series winners are the Tampa Bay Rays. It should be us. Like, this should have been a Rays franchise, I guess, because we're just watching the Rays masterclass right now. Elliot Ramos carries. Jesus Christ. Absolute bullshit. Let's sim to the offseason, and our pitching coach retires. Who else retires? Travis D'Arnaud finally retires at 41 years old. Andrew Kittredge retires. An injury retired. Was he good? No, not really. Anyone else? No. Paul Goldschmidt retired. I didn't see him. He is in the Hall of Fame. And now we have free agency. Currently we have $55 million, but we're about to get a lot more when we decline Johan Duran. We decline Joe Barlow. We are going to decline David Bednar. We're going to Matt Vierling. See, I want to bring him back, and I don't know what, if going back and renegotiating will give him a cheaper deal. Yair Munoz, we're going to decline. Kyle Schwarber, we're definitely going to decline. And then there's Jonathan Scope, who I hope good. He wants to come back. Jonathan Scope is such a nice guy. 500K. Platoon, oh, come on, what will it be? Okay, it's in the 500s, so we will give Jonathan Scope that deal for 560K. So, Johan Duran, we do want to bring him back. Let's go, honestly. Do we want to give him a 3-year deal? Do we think he will last 2 more seasons? I think he can last 2 more seasons. He's been a great pitcher for us overall. There's no sign of decline. Let's go 3 years, backloaded club option, and let's go 9.5 mil. Or honestly, would I rather it be flat? Yeah, I think I'd rather it be flat. So just 3 years club option, $9.5 million for Johan Duran. That is definitely less. Joe Barlow, now I think I want to bring him back. He was not a terrible pitcher for us. So yeah, we'll bring him back as well. He will be a 2-year He is going to get the backloaded, though, club option. Let's see if we can get him at a nice 6.5. So it'll be a little less than that. Akil Baddoo, he was great for us. He's been consistently a good batter. So as a bench bat, I would like him, honestly. But we'll see if we can work something out with him. Brandon Marsh did do great. But bringing him back, though, I don't know about, because this is what I'm thinking for this. Okay, we want Felipe Santiago to play. And so if we want Felipe Santiago to play, because it's looking like he's going to be the best outfielder out of these right fielders, Caleb Montanez and Garrett Rosario, unless one of these guys, unless it would be Caleb Montanez, unless Caleb Montanez can move to center field and actually hold his own and not be such a major hitting liability, you know, we don't have a true center fielder. James Outman, you know, he's starting to drop off. Look at this. Look at the errors. He's just starting to fall off some. And that's okay. He's 32. Like, maybe he could bounce back. You know, maybe this year really was just a down year. But, you know, we need to change something. And it's not the first time he's been in the 980s. You know, we'd like someone who's consistently in the 99s. And we want to go after what could possibly be, you know, one of the top defensive center fielders, or just go in-house and go cheap and find someone else, because we need to find defensive outfielders, especially if we're going to have him. And then also, where is Kyle Tucker? If he's going to be playing the outfield on the other side, or Ted Casto, you know, that's not a good outfield. It's legitimately not. At least against lefties, we do add Matt Vierling, so we get a little bit more defensive. But even Matt Vierling, he's not the best defensively. You know, he's played well for us, luckily, but the ratings, not the best fielding or reaction, but he does have arm and speed to make up, which is what I like about him. But anyway, so that's why like Brandon Marsh, he does have the fielding stats, but he did not come through in the postseason. That is something I did notice, but it would be under 10 million. Man, do we want to give him another, or we could go to Akil Baddoo. Well, at that point, I'd rather have my guy, Brandon Marsh. Okay, Jorge Mateo, we are not going to bring back. He was just the guy we brought in for 1 year. He's nothing. David Bednar, we would like to actually bring back 2 years backloaded club option at $4 million, I think. No, let's go 4.2, so then it equates to about $4 million. Yeah. Matt Vierling, we're going to decline and go back to the table with you. Okay, good. That was the right decision. Let's do the exact same thing, backloaded. You can't fool me. Okay, let's go $6 million. So then it's going to be under $6 million for us this season, and that is worth it for Matt Vierling. He's worth $5 million. He genuinely is to us. Yair Munoz, if you want negatives, no, you don't. Okay. Kyle Schwarber, what do you want? You want $2 million? There's no way. Scope, we already went over. And now it's just these two. It's like I'd almost rather just go into FA and take a look at who is available and see, because, you know, the fight is really for this center field spot. Because I'd rather Felipe Santiago get out, but then we'd have to move one of the big three. And Ted Casto, we just signed long term. We just said he is not the odd man out, especially after his breakout season. He's young. Do we move one of these guys? But what? Just someone more defensive in the outfield? Man, that sounds so lame. Damn, that really does. But it's like we need to get over the hump. And it's like, what's the problem? I don't know what the problem is. That is what we can't figure out right now. Brandon Marsh, 305, 13 bombs. Are you better than Jaron Duran? Yeah, you are. That's not a question. Why did I just say that? Okay, let's just go 2 years. You know what? Let's just go to FA and see who's available for all of them. Okay, there we go. Let's just sim for now. Honestly, no, the relievers we want to stay. We want to stay consistent with the relievers because relieving scares the shit out of me. So the fact that we found relievers that are working right now is great. The fact that we just lost our pitching coach fucking sucks. Okay, there we go. Ronald Wilson, we need him. We need Ronald Wilson. Ronald Wilson, you are going to get the bag at $3 million for 4 years, buddy. Okay, let's sim. Ronald Wilson accepts. There we go. Okay, we got a good pitching coach to go alongside, hopefully, our bullpen and Matt Bierling. Today's the last day, exclusive free agents. Oh, and I thought I was worried about losing Marcel Meyer. He's not here, so I guess we're all set with that. So we have another year of control, which is necessary because I'm so confused with him. So now at free agency offers, we still have to have offers out to Duran, Barlow, Bednar, Bierling, and Scope. Eric Santana, of course, signed his long-term extension. Same with Ted Casto. Then our rookies. Starting pitchers, and there's some guys. Walker Buehler from the Dodgers is available. At 25 years old, he's a qualified. Taj Bradley is here. Do we steal? Do we pull a big money Red Sox move and steal Taj Bradley from Tampa Bay, right from out from under them, cause them to have a traitor in their squad? That could be something. And then David Peterson, honestly, I want to go get him. Okay, there are actually a couple of players, and we have a lot of money. We set this up. We knew what we were doing last season when we kind of took a step back. And now here we are looking to get some big name players probably. But first, let me go through arbitration and let me go through tender contracts. All right, boys, I've gone through, given everyone arbitration, as you can see, gave everyone a tendered contract. I gave Vital Brujan one. So, free agency now. Now we got a lot of money. There's a couple moves we do want to do. First off, relievers. Let's get David Peterson. Get a surefire reliever for 2 years. Let's go 8.4. No, let's go 8.5 backloaded, 2 years club option for David Peterson. We really want him to be a big time lefty for us. Then also, we need a shortstop versus lefties. Let's go out and get Garrett Hampson, the perfect addition. Really good defensively. Backloaded club. Backloaded club at $8 million. Oh shit, club backloaded. Alright, so now let's up it to $8.2 million. Oh, I think it got up to 8.3. Okay, that's fine. Then center field. I've been looking, and man, as much as I want, not Elijah Green, this Justin Crawford, I almost feel like we might just have that in Caleb Montana's. And I think it's just that we finally give Caleb Montana's the chance to just play. We go the year with him, and if he's bad, we can trade for someone halfway through the season. So that leaves us with damn near $30 million, which is perfect to load up on, you know what, another big arm. I know batting is what shriveled up in the postseason, but we are adding that is what Garrett Hampson is for. Hopefully another addition versus lefties. And then honestly, like outside of that, these guys just gotta come through. Kyle Tucker, like this, it's gonna be Kyle Tucker's probably like final year of being productive. He has to come through. Not starting pitchers. Ted Casto in the postseason, he needs to play like his rookie year. He balled out his rookie year in the postseason. Even the year after that, sophomore year, he was all right in the postseason. This season, he was just bad. We need Devers and Riley. They need to be good in the postseason. Like, we are relying on these two to win us a World Series. We really are. That's what this franchise has been. We have put together our squad, and we are saying, okay, this is it. So now, Let's add to the rotation one more guy, and it's between Taj Bradley. Do we snag him from Tampa, or do we go get Walker Buehler to just match Taj Bradley? Now, this is the tough one, because Taj Bradley we can sign longer term, and we can go up to like 20 million, backload it, and we can save some money. But right now, if we're trying to get a ring right this second, 2 years club option, it's Walker Buehler. It is Walker Buehler 1,000%. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Buehler is more expensive. So who do we want more? Who do we think will put us over the top that ever slight bit? And honestly, I think it's Walker Buehler. We have the A- guys in Logan Gilbert, in Nestor Cortez, in Eric Santana now, in Kyle Harrison. Kyle Harrison overall wise is a 1A, but let's just get another 1A. Let's go get Walker Buehler. He does have the qualifying offer to him, but let's just say we don't care. We do not care about that. Not one bit. So backloaded, club option. Let's go $27 million to Walker Buehler. That will put us just over, but I think at the end of the day, the money will work out because we are going to make some trades, I believe. If I go to the budget, James Outman probably going to be moved, so let's sim a couple days and see, can we get Walker Buehler? If we don't get Walker Buehler, we need a sprint to Taj Bradley. Can we get David Peterson? Those are the two big ones. Garrett Hampson is like it'd be nice to get, but it's like, oh well, if we don't get him. Okay, simulate a few more days. Still, no one has signed their offer. We're still winning on all the major guys. Sim a couple more days, and Vaughn Grissom gets traded to the Cardinals for Tony Gonsolin and J.P. Crawford. Okay, big moves there. Buehler, we're still waiting on. And we're still waiting on everyone. Taj Bradley still being won by the Rays. But, man, we're going to jump in on Taj once Walker goes. I forgot to do the 40-man, so let me do that, honestly, real quick. 40-man. Ronaldo Madrid, are you still good? Yes. Espinoza, yes. Pablo, yes. Okay. Relievers, anyone do we got to worry about? We got him. Yes, add you to the 40-man. Here's 73. We'll save you. No one else. Closers, Derek Parker, you're fine. Catchers, David Ha, you're fine. First baseman, Robbie Scott, we need to protect you. Second baseman, Vital, no. Jim James, no. Richard Seiya is eligible, okay, and David Lawrence is not. Okay, well, let's protect Richard Seiya. Third baseman, John Suzuki, is eligible. We'll need to protect him. Raymond Underwood, thank God, because I feel like we're getting close to the max. Center field, Tavares, no. Israel is finally eligible, and we are out of room. Damn it, I knew we were close. Okay. Who's on it that can be taken off? We're gonna just take off Cutter Crawford. I hope no one claims him. And now let's go protect Israel Gutierrez. Okay, let's sim a couple more days. We're at the 40-man day. Free agency, we are still waiting on Walker Buehler, David Peterson, Garrett Hampson, and Joe Barlow. Taj Bradley, I'm assuming, is waiting for Walker Buehler to make his decision as we sim. And David Peterson signs a 2-year deal with the Red Sox. Taj Bradley goes to the Twins. Okay, at least the Rays couldn't re-sign him. But now that our option B is gone, we need to get option A in Walker Buehler. Come on. And now we have too many men on our 40-man. I'm assuming because we made some signings. Buehler and Hampson we are still waiting on. Okay, we re-signed Johan Duran. That's good. Okay, 40-man. Let's remove who can we remove? Shit, there's like no one we can remove. Okay, let's just move James Outman now because that'll automatically clear up a spot. We're just gonna trade him for prospects, honestly. The Padres have a starting pitcher. Yeah, he honestly doesn't have as much value as I thought he would be having it right now, which is a little disappointing. I think we're gonna go with that Reds offer, unless someone else pops up with an insane offer, but I do not see that happening. That's a really good closing pitcher from the Mariners. We might actually go with that. Damn, that's a nice starting pitcher from the Angels. But I think and the Guardians just won it. The Guardians just won the sweepstakes. There's no way someone tops the Guardians after that. Yeah, we're gonna go straight to the Guardians. Ramon Taveras and Carlos Encarnacion for James Outman. There we go. The James Outman era in Boston has ended now. Do we sim another day? Oh, we still have too many men on the 40-man. Shit. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna move Richard Seo, I think. I don't want to. Let's remove him from the 40-man and see if we can keep him. Okay, calendar, let's advance. Last day to offer arbitration. We have Vital Brujan still. We're gonna leave that arbitration offer. And New York claimed Richard Seo. We should have traded him. Jake McCarthy gets traded to the White Sox from the Phillies, okay? And we have too many men on the 40-man again. This time, okay, we know whoever we're going to send down is going to get claimed. So let's just trade Tom Rosado. We're not going to ever use him, I think. Let's just trade him. Okay, Tom Rosado. Come on, where are you? Sorry, buddy. Actually, no, we're going to trade Kurt Pruitt. A guy we traded for a long time ago. Let's just trade him to the Padres for that shitty shortstop. There we go. Okay, now let's keep going to the 29th. Still, Walker Buehler has not committed to an offer yet. We are still winning. Come on, Walker. Come on. We sim again. Josh Hader gets traded to the Giants for Alex Lang and Frank Novak. Giants load up their bullpen. All players must be tendered. Who cares about Enrique? We are still waiting for Walker Buehler to sign his deal. We actually have a lot more money in budget now. So let's go backloaded club option. So you're not going to get all this money that it looks like you're going to be getting. But we are going to go 2 years, $58 million club option. We want Walker Buehler. We need Walker Buehler right now. He is going to be the ace that can help put us over the top. Honestly, Andres Jimenez wouldn't be a bad offer, but for Luis Arias, like, we'd have to move him. It's just not going to fit, I think. That, and it's not a guarantee we get Andres Jimenez because look at the Giants and the Phillies and the Braves. Like, he's going to go to the NL. Okay, so let's keep going now. And Dylan Carlson signs with the Philadelphia Phillies on a 4-year deal. Walker Buehler, man, he must really not want to come to Boston. And he's like, please, someone offer more money. As Cleveland now ups their offer to $27 million. Still can't top us, though. Come on now, calendar. We sim to the league meetings as Camilo Doval, big-time closers, traded to the Rangers for Will Benson and Tyrell Mills. Andres Jimenez goes 6 years, $15.3 to the Braves. And we are still waiting on Walker Buehler as now the Dodgers have upped their price. Still not enough, and the Reds have now put in an offer. Walker Buehler, come on, come to Boston, baby. Couple more days. He is still out there. He still has not made a decision. Next day, Tyler Soderstrom signs. Colson Montgomery signs. We are still waiting on Walker Buehler, as now the Braves are coming in, offering more money. We're going to adjust our offer again. We want Walker Buehler. We're going to go $30 million. Of course, it's not going to actually be $30 million. It's going to be slightly under, but still, 2 years, $30 million. Well, 1 year, $30 million is our real offer. Here we go. We sim another day. It's the Rule 5 draft. We don't have anyone. Okay, here we go into the draft. Go to draft. We don't have a pick, I'm pretty sure. Joe Adele is here. Okay, I can't believe Joe Adele's not on a 40-man right now. How good is he? Oh, he's ass. Okay. Free agency, we are still waiting on Walker Buehler. Everyone is trying to get in on us, but we are still the top offer. The Braves are trying. Oh my God. And Walker Buehler goes to the Brewers at 27.7. No way. And Zach Bean goes to the Mets. That is such a loss. He went to the Brewers? Are you kidding? I've been waiting for that. Okay, you know what? Plan B, we trade for someone. Dead ass. We need to trade for someone then. Okay, here we go. Who is gonna be the guy we trade for? I can't believe he did that. That fucking dick. I can't believe it. Yuri Perez, honestly, hold up. It might be Yuri Perez. I think so. Miami didn't do anything in the postseason last year. And so let's see here. If we go to make trade, we go all the way over to the Marlins. Well, is anyone on the block first off? No. Okay, so if we go over to the Marlins. Okay, and we look at starting pitchers. They have Alcantara, they got Trevor Rogers, they got Tony Gonsolin. Yuri Perez, though, probably going to leave. Okay, if we then send them back. Okay, let's go Johnny Schuster. I think he probably, or Thomas Meyer. Thomas Meyer really struggled. Johnny Schuster, or which one would they rather have? They'd honestly rather have Thomas Meyer. So, okay, if we trade him Thomas Meyer. No, I'd rather have Thomas Meyer. Let's see if we can get done with Johnny Schuster. So, Yuri Perez, and then they want a reliever and catcher. Catchers, if we give them one of these prospects. Or do they want like a starting catcher? They probably want a starter. So, like if Ronaldo Hernandez, and then, damn, this isn't going to go through. Yeah, there's no way to get this to go through. At least not with Johnny Schuster. Maybe with Thomas Meyer. Okay, let's see if there's someone else available. Here, that it just looks like it makes sense for them to move on. Dustin May. I mean, the White Sox haven't been buying, but maybe they're about to start buying. But man, Dylan Cease, I'd like him. I would like him. Were the White Sox good last year? I don't remember. Do they look good on paper? Dylan Cease is their best player. They're not that good of a squad. They're really not. So if we went after Dylan Cease, let's see if the White Sox would do this trade. Yet again, another big-time starting pitcher gets traded from one Sox to the other. And if we trade, yeah, they have a lot of money. If we would trade Johnny, oh shit. They love this deal. Hold up, wait a minute. This is what we needed. Yeah, they'd rather do this. I'd like this deal also. Okay, honestly, I'd like it to be Vital Brujan. Johnny Schuster and Vital Brujan. I think that's the deal. Okay, let's go and get Vital signed on a 1-year deal. Yeah, let's just get him signed. 1 year, $3 million. Get signed, please. And he has signed. Okay, now let's go. Because, man, I think they have some interest in trading. I think they're rebuilding. They have a lot of money. They're not a good team. They have Dylan Cease making their second most money. We are willing to pick up that money for starting pitcher Johnny Schuster. Or would they... Yeah, it doesn't matter. If they like both of them, they would just want a young prospect pitcher. Johnny Schuster. And then also, let's throw in catcher Nathan Hickey. Oh no, Vital Brujan, my bad. And then also, is there anyone else? Do they have any prospects that we would want that I'm like, ooh, you actually look very good? Because if they have a prospect, we could throw in a piece or two. Not really any pitching prospects. No starting pitchers. Damn, they really have nothing. I can see why they're trying to stock the shelves. Okay, if you give me your third baseman, I will give you, because I'm trying to clean up the 40 man right here. If you're wondering why all of a sudden I'm just trying to do this kind of trade. Is Nathan Hickey on the 40 man? No, he's not. Okay, who's on the 40 man? Relievers, I know one of you guys are. Tom Rosado. Yeah, there we go. Tom Rosado. So the final trade. Johnny Schuster, bring Dylan Cease back to the AL East from the White Sox. There we starting go. Pitcher, we Dylan load up Cease in the rotation. And third baseman, so don't let Villanueva free agency stop us from getting our guy. Now we have about $30 million in cap space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I feel real confident about that. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, I have so many relievers. Catchers, yeah, I really like our 1-2 punch there. First baseman, Ted Castro, I like. Second baseman, Luis Arias, I do like. He's not bad. Unless, could we maybe... Who's in free agency still? Are there any outfielders left? There's like a Randy. Andrew Benintendi is still here. What about infielders? Are there any really good infielders left? Because this is what I'm thinking all of a sudden. Maybe a CJ Abrams? How does he do in the field? Ooh, he's not that good in the field. We could maybe, if we look at our lineups, right? We could move, I'm thinking if we could move Luis Arias to outfield somehow. And then get a different infielder, but looking at it, I don't think we can. Yeah, I think we're just stuck like this. And then versus lefties, we have Matt Vierling, who re-signed. So we got Arias, Vierling, Riley, Casto, Ramos, Meyer. No, not Meyer. Garrett Hampson, Felipe Santiago. We have Henry Beal as a possible replacement, or they get in the minors, Devers, and then Caleb Montanez. We hope can play both sides. We hope. Like, we genuinely do. So, yeah, we're still kind of weak defensively in the outfield. In the corners, especially with Felipe Santiago, he needs to get better defensively. We're going to train that shit up as much as we can. But big time trade there to get Dylan Cease, and then the White Sox get Dalton rushing. So after doing that trade for prospects, they get the best catcher in free agency. Zach Natos then signs with the Twins. We keep going. Novi Marti signs with the Mets. All the big time shortstops are now going, as Herman Marquez signs with the Braves for a year. Anthony Volpe goes 6 years to the Angels. That's a crazy deal. Cal Quantrill goes to the Reds. Randy Arozarena goes to the Twins. The Twins are loading up as Benintendi goes to the Braves. Matt Chapman goes to the Rays. And Jarren Duran also goes to the Braves. Braves love their Red Sox outfielders. And the Rays add another fucking guy. This time they add Matt Chapman. Jesus Christ. Man, this fucking team, I hate them. I can't believe they're a fucking thing up my ass. Okay, so last day to renew contracts. Let's just sim to spring training. There we go. Who was in free agency? Are there still dogs? Oh no, everyone's signed. Okay. Contract extensions, Kyle Harrison, we want to get done. We want to bring back Kyle Harrison on oh my God. Well, good thing we just brought in Dylan Cease because we need to pay Kyle Harrison, I guess. I'd go 30, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, like 6-7 years. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Like, if we can go 29 million for 6, oh, you'd rather go short term? Okay, 5, 4, 3. Your ideal deal is 3 years. Okay. Honestly, I'm okay with that, Kyle Harrison. I am genuinely okay with that. Let's go 28 million, club option, backloaded. I can't afford it. Oh shit. Okay, so we might have some money issues entering next season. We're gonna have to make some trades. Marcelo Meyer maybe has to go. Okay, Kyle Harrison, Dylan Cease, Gilbert Santana. Let me do the, you know what, you guys can just be here with me. This should be quick. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we don't need to give him the chance. 3, 4, 5, 6. Move him to AAA. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're gonna have some extra relievers. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Howard Cannon is 6. Yeah, let's go Howard Cannon 6. Or let's go Lindsey Dietrich 6. And then let's go Howard Cannon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 2 more. 8 and then 9 will be Joe Jaquez. There we go. Hey, that looks right for me. Catchers, Hernandez, Ramos. Then in AAA is gonna be, oh shit. This is very awkward. We want it to be Christian Murray. We'll just have to manually do it, I guess. David Haas gonna be in AAA, and then Nathan Hickey and Tyrone Gray are AA. First baseman Ted Casto, Robbie Scott. I mean, we'll let him play on the bench, but like he's gonna go down to AAA. Same with Jim James, more than likely. Third baseman, same with John Suzuki, more than likely, honestly. Shortstops. Let's move all these guys to AA. We got a lot of young shortstops who could all end up being something or could all end up being nothing. Who knows? Left fielders, Henry Beal, whatever. Alan Anderson, the prospect we thought would be better. Let's see, center field. Yeah, this roster is a lot more cleaned up. Yeah, I feel like, no, I guess no one's missing from center field. Okay, I don't know why I thought people were missing. Hey, lineups. So yeah, we already got the lineups of what we're gonna run because we were basically making it throughout the off season. So we might as well just do spring training right now. Why not? Pitching rotation, yeah, we're gonna go just like that. Dylan Cease get in the rotation. So now our rotation is absolutely stacked. 1 through 5, like I feel like we're an unmatched rotation now. Let's see here. Is there anyone else we need to make sure we're playing? Thomas Meyer needs to play. That is a must. Who can take some time off for like Yohan Duran? Yeah, Yohan Duran is gonna play, so we don't need to worry about him. Let's move Thomas Meyer up to the setup man. I mean the long reliever role. Then let's move. I'd like Gutierrez to get some time in. Let's just move him in for David Peterson because he's going to make it. Okay, so let's start the sim. Kyle Harrison, let's sim some spring training. We are now up and we are 6-5-7. I mean, my bad. Lineup wise, Felipe Santiago is struggling. That's interesting. Who else is struggling? Marcelo Meyer is struggling. Of course he is. I'm curious how, let's see, is there anyone with like really good fielding that I should let's see how Garrett Rosario does over Felipe Santiago. Let's see how's Caleb Montanez is doing good. Andres Ramos is struggling. Let's try Ronaldo Hernandez in there. Let's see him a couple more games. Let's take a look at the bullpen numbers, see if there's any bullpen arms that are just like, you gotta go. Damn, all of them are doing good. That's like a good problem to have, but it's still tough. Let's move Luis Gonzalez down so we at least can clear up one more spot. Now if we go to the pitching rotation, throw in David Peterson to get him some reps. Let's move in Johan Duran so he can get a couple reps as well. We sim a couple more games. We let up a lot of runs, so I know someone had to fall off. Chashin really hit the trash can. Lineups wise, Riley's hitting 226. Garrett Rosario is still doing good. Myers is really struggling. Let's get Guillermo Bruno in there. Damn, it just sucks to see him struggling so much. Let's try Ronaldo Hernandez against lefties, and now let's try Andres Ramos against righties. Let's see what we're missing. Is there anyone else that we really want to take a look at? No, not really. Like Caleb Montanez is holding his own, so let's just keep simming now. And Caleb Montanez tears his MCL and he's out for 6 months. Wow. Holy shit. March, April, May, June, July, August. He's literally going to be back in September. He's out till the postseason. Oh my God. That just changed everything. That genuinely did. Okay. Let's see if Antonio Tavares then can hold down center field, because now we need to find someone to hold down center. Of course, Caleb Montanez was looking like he's going to have such a good season. And then this happens. Like, what the fuck? He tears his MCL in spring training. Oh my God. After earning his job. And then Andres Ramos breaks his finger and he's out for 1 to 2 months. We lose our catcher. Oh my God. So let's go out and sign a catcher. Honestly, okay, who would you rather have, JT Realmuto or Wilson Contreras? Let's get Wilson Contreras. Like dead ass. 8 errors compared to 4. Yeah, but in more time, fielding wise. Yeah, let's go. Let's go Wilson Contreras. Let's go 2 years, backloaded, club option, 2.2 million. Okay, fine, 2.3 million. It's still backloaded in club. Okay, whatever, 2.5. There you go. We get another catcher on roster, and he is going to be the one called up. Yeah, he's going to be the one called up as well. So there we go, Wilson Contreras now. We are going to go, how was Hernandez doing? Okay, Hernandez is going to go against righties, and then we're going to have Contreras go against lefties, and he's got the pop for it, so that will work. Hopefully, spring training comes to an end. So starters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ojeda was kind of balling. Let's go check out the advanced stats. Shit. Where is it? Statistics, player stats. Let's see who, like the FIP component ERA, how we're looking for that. WAR, Ojeda had a higher WAR. Ks per 9, higher Ks. FIP, Ojeda, yeah. Let's go Ojeda over Thomas Meyer to start the year at least. Relievers, David Peterson did great. Duran struggled. Barlow did good. Cabrera did good. Chashin struggled. We're going to send down Chashin. We're going to send down Fernando Gutierrez right off the bat. We're going to send down 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have to send down one more. Damn, are we gonna really send down Johan? No, we gotta at least go with Johan. Who do we send down? I guess, man, I don't want to send down Brett Martin because he actually did really good. Let's go David Bednar for right now, at least to start the year. Sorry, David. See here, second baseman, damn, Jim James actually did really good. Who struggled? Marcelo Meyer really struggled. Don't like to see that. Garrett Rosario did really good. Felipe Santiago struggled. Kyle Tucker did Okay, let's send down Israel Gutierrez. We need to send down 4 more players. Man, this is tough. I mean, let's go with Garrett Rosario to start the season just because, hey, he's got the fielding at least. So it's like he hypothetically would be the better option for us. Now let's also send down, we can send down Jim James. I just don't see him, like, when is he gonna play? Who is he gonna go in for, you know? Andy can't play first. He's limited to second and third, and there's no one. So let's move him down to AAA. We got 2 more, and then, yeah, it's just gonna have to be Robbie Scott and John Suzuki, I think, because there's no one else that I'm sending down. Unless we go Henry Beal. Can we afford to send down Henry Beal? Do we have someone who can play outfield? Garrett Hampson and Matt Vierling. And then against lefties, we got Kyle Tucker. Yeah. And Garrett Rosario. Oh, wait. Someone needs to go in. Who needs to go in? An outfielder? Okay, so Garrett Rosario would go right there. For right now, at least. Yeah. Okay. Let's try to send down Henry Beal. Yeah, let's send down Henry Beal to AAA. And then AA was going to have too many guys, but then let's see which one we want to keep. Between Robbie Scott, 353, 60, or John Suzuki, 363 bombs. I think we're going to keep John Suzuki up. And then we got AA. Let's move someone down to Class A real quick. Nate Eaton moves down to Class A. Okay. Contract extensions, we got no one we need to talk to right now. Except for Kyle Harrison. I mean, if he wants to get a deal done right now, but we'll just wait. We'll wait. Okay. So let's advance to the regular season now. Advanced day. We are here at day 1. This is going to be your opening day lineup. Luis Arias, Garrett Rosario, Rafael Devers, Austin Riley, Kyle Tucker, Ted Casto, Guillermo Bruno, Ronaldo Hernandez, and Antonio Tavares. And then versus lefties, you got Luis Arias, Matt Vierling. Let's actually swap that. No, let's have Luis Arias be the leadoff. Matt Vierling, Austin Riley, Ted Casto, Wilson Contreras, Garrett Hampson, Garrett Rosario, Rafael Devers, and Antonio Tavares. Let's make that quick change. There we go. And then pitching rotation, we're going Kyle Harrison, Dylan Cease, Eric Santana, Logan Gilbert, and Nestor Cortez, with Fernando Ojeda, Brett Martin, Genesis Cabrera, Chad Hoskins, and Joe Barlow out of the middle relief, with David Peterson setting up Johan Duran to close out our games. So here we go, boys. Next episode, we will have opening day of year number 8.